Hello, folks. Welcome to Indian Cricket Analyst. We are now analyzing and reviewing the Ashes 2023, and we are now going to review the second test played in the Lodge. Batting first, Australians scored above par 416, riding mainly on Steven Smith's 110 and supported ably by Travis Head. The conditions were not very conducive, were not very comfortable to batting, but it was England's lack of good bowling, lack of penetration that made the total possible for the Australians. Josh Tongue brought in, was impressive, was decent enough, and got a 3 for, decently supported by Ollie Robinson. But I still feel English bowling did not have the kind of penetration they used to have. Anderson was once again nowhere close to his best, and Broad was okay, but definitely not good enough. In reply to England, in reply to Australians, the English got to a 325 in their first innings, handing the Australians a lead of 91 runs. The English batting was spearheaded by Ben Duckett with a 98 and supported decently by Zach Crawley with 48, Harry Brook with 50, and Only Pop with 41. Coming to the second innings, it was Khawaja who again stole the show with a 77 for the Australians, while Stuart Broad got a decent enough 4 to restrict the Australians to a 279. Chasing 370 in the fourth innings, I believe English were definitely on the course to win, with Ben Duckett playing another blinder of an innings to get to 83, and Stokes once again reminded us of Headingley 2018. Stokes was batting brilliantly and got a wonderful 155. If not for that one moment of Bairstow getting run out or stumped, I don't know what you call it, against the spirit of the game by Alex Carey. Not against the rule of the game, may not be against rule of the game. I don't know about that, I'm not the person, but definitely against the spirit of the game. If Bairstow and Stokes had batted together, I believe this also would have been won by England. In the end, it was Australians fast bowlers, Stark, Hazelwood, and Cummins getting 3 and ultimately the Australians winning by 43 runs. But remember, what if Bairstow had batted for another half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour? We don't know. So it was once again, this is not the never say die attitude, but this is the Australian attitude of do whatever you want to win the game. They are not concerned about playing it in the right spirit. And I don't think that is the right way of playing cricket. I don't know about other games, but definitely this is not the way of playing cricket. Maybe this is the way Australians play. Maybe this is what their ancestor taught them. This is what is their culture teaches them, win at any cost. But I don't think that is so. I don't think that is good for humanity. I don't think that is definitely good for cricket. Everything you should win. Yes, it is very important to win, but it should always be with grace. It should always be with by playing in such a way that even the others, even your opponents respect you. You should not just win games, but you should also learn to win hearts. And that is something the Australians never do. Right from the time of, I don't know about Mark Waugh, but definitely from the time of Stephen Waugh, this is never, I don't know about the time of Mark Taylor, not Mark Waugh, Mark Taylor, but definitely from the time of Stephen Waugh, they were never trying to win hearts. They were only trying to win games. And I don't think that is the right attitude. If any Australian is watching this, please understand it is very important to stay gentlemen. It is very important that you are being respected all over the world because of your good nature, because you are a good human being. It is good to be a champion player. It is good to be champions. It is good to be world champions, Ashes champions, whatever. But it is very important to be a good human being. What happened in 2011? Ian Bell was given out in a similar situation, but Sachin Tendulkar intervened and MS Dhoni called Ian Bell back. And that is where the Sachin Tendulkars, the Rahul Dravids, and the MS Dhonis, they live on a different plane from the Australians. The game would have been, Australians would have won the game, but definitely not in the right spirit. And I even saw the Australian newspapers, Australian media mocking Stokes and English as crybabies. I believe it was, it just shows Australian culture. I don't think this is a good culture. You should learn to be good human beings first before you becoming champions of any game, any politics, anything. It is very important that you be a good human being first. Indian cricket analysts stand by cricket being played in the right spirit. Cricket is a gentleman's game. Play it in that way. learn to give respect and take respect, and learn to win hearts along with games. Thank you guys. Follow Indian Cricket Analyst in YouTube and Instagram. Thank you.